He is the master of all frogs, and his name is Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Hey everyone, this is Frogs Master 595. This is the last video of 2018 for this channel. It is the last one. And what a better way to end it off but by saying this, that I have accomplished one of my biggest goals. No joke. Right here, this item. He is the main reason for the accomplishment. And to others, that he is the thing that made this goal completely complete. Which is always cool and amazing, because it is one of my biggest. This right here, and most of you probably don't know this, but maybe very few of you remember, I don't know. But this was my very, and I mean very, first animated item that I ever had. I got it in, it was either 2005 or 2004. It was probably 2005, like early 2005, probably February of 2005. When I would be 2, or not exactly 2 yet, but I'd be turning 2 in a bit later. But February 2005 is when this was probably gotten, I'm guessing. Maybe it was February 2004, I don't really know completely what year this was sold. But this was my first animated item ever that I ever had, and I got it way back then. This was the first. The first. Ain't Too Proud to Beg frog, with his crown and his interesting green colors. I mean, he's got this, like, normal kind of green shade. Darker than, like, a regular frog's green, though. And then there's, like, this interesting, weird kind of green color. It's like a mossy green kind of color. And then this really dark green here on his hands and feet. Good shades of green. This was the very first, and having him now, I'm pretty proud. He actually did come with a box, but the box has to wait till that one video for March. Yeah, I know, you're gonna wait then. But, you know, kind of like with the Achy Breaky Heart frog, that Dandy one. This is Dandy, by the way. You know, button kind of shows, but this is Dandy. Just like Achy Breaky Heart frog. When I got the Achy Breaky Heart frog, there were some things that made me just know that that was the one that I had. And remember, the Achy Breaky Heart frog from Dandy, that was my second animated item that I ever had. The second one, right after him. It was literally right after him. That one, I was just able to tell it was him because of just the way it looked. And once I had first heard him singing, when I had unboxed him and everything, I just knew what the whole rest of him would sound like. And that was the same for him, too. When I pressed him and everything, heard him sing. And when I was looking for him, when I saw, like, this one, I knew that this was it. Just like Achy Breaky Heart, just able to tell because of all the nostalgia with the item. But I have not the 1, not 2, but the 3 main original, well, not original, well, one of them, yes, but the 3 very first items that I ever had. The 3. First, Ain't Too Proud to Beg frog by Dandy. Very first. Then, right here he is. Achy Breaky Heart frog, Dandy. He was the second, right after him. He was just right after. And I got him in August of 2017. Because of course this isn't the same one. Now for the third thing I ever had, my first frogs, he wouldn't have never happened if it wasn't for these 2 frogs right here that were by Dandy. Yeah, if it wasn't for Dandy, I guess it wouldn't be for all the Gemmy stuff, right? I mean, possible, you know? But, yeah, this is off of him, I think most of you know that. Maybe. But, this is the original This is the original one right here. The original On the Road Again that I had all the way back then, that I got in like 2005. Right here. This is the one. Not any new one I got. This is the one. You know, he's a puppet now. His mech is gone. But still, the mech doesn't matter. It's really this. I mean, this is the outside of him. It's the real him. And all his plushness and everything. And then the second, and then the very first. So I have accomplished one of my biggest goals. This really was having these three all together. Since these are like the three that just like, you know, if we were like 6 years ago from right now, if we just went back 6 years, I would still know it would be these three. It'd be him, him, and him. Go back 10 years, I'm still going to know that it was him, and then him. Always going to know. And now, if I ever, for some reason, long futures ever forgot, they're right here. And it's really cool that I have them all. Now we're going to put them all right next to each other. Because that's always good. And they're all frogs. I mean, not all frogs, but they're all froggies. Okay, he's not going to be that good, but look at that. There they are. He started it. He made it more of a chance of happening. And then he made all the frogs show up. Ain't Too Proud to Beg Frog by Dandy. Achy Breaky Heart Frog by Dandy. On the Road Again Frogs by Jemmy. And then I Like to Move It I got, and then so on and so forth. So many more frogs and Jemmy items. Barely ever got any more Dandy after that. But these two Dandies, they did it. Both Valentine's Day. They are both Valentine's Day. This is Valentine's. And this is Valentine's. So they must have been gone, like right at the same time, same year, I'm guessing. And both probably Walmart. All three of these, actually, were Walmart. I remember he had a small box. So all three of these, same store. And all frogs. And two of the three are Valentine's. I accomplished one of my biggest goals. Yeah, and I still really like all three of these. These three are like probably one of my favorites. Well, he doesn't really count because he's not really a frogs in my collection. He's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't really count him as for me having On the Road Again. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't really count it. But he's still very important, and that doesn't mean I can't like him. I still can. He's just not a part of the whole collection thing. But these three are still one of my favorites. These two are completely in my collection because they're all good. They're not like that thing. It's good to accomplish big goals. It's good. You can see the video of him under like a couple other videos from this one on my YouTube homepage. Wow, that's great promoting. Okay, well, there you have it. That goal's done, and well, my biggest goal still hasn't been accomplished yet, but at least this one has. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. This is the last video for 2018. We'll see you in 2019 in the new intro. Okay. Let's awkwardly just stop the video as I say peace. Peace.